Welcome to the birthplace of college football. The State University of New Jersey, the campus of Rutgers in Piscataway, and we are ready for what ought to be a tremendous game today. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Rutgers offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer. But one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Nevada Wolfpack offense takes the field and they'll go to work for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? Probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Eakin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Scarlet Knights have pushed it inside the 20. Quarterback on the keeper. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'll move the tight end. Jones to throw. They'll run the screen. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Pittsburgh proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Panthers team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Nevada going quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Looking downfield, it's York. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Looking down the middle. He's got the tight end. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Jones wants to throw it. A little screen to the running back. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights are rolling down the field. It's reverse. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Under fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Pressure on them defense.
Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got a little space. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Jones to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Nevada going quickly. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, Dave?
That means your system and your culture is working. And because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He wants to throw. Complete disaster there. He loses 10. And the Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jones wants to throw it. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Leaves it with the running back. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. On the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Guys, let's talk just for a second about Rutgers. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looking to pass, it's York. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab right down the middle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. No good. And after the miss, it still takes 3 possessions to catch them.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Now on third down for this offense. Jones to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Nevada going quickly.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Wolfpack need this third and short to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Jones wants to throw it. Flips it out in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man, it's Hunt. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Nevada going quickly.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
No huddle here for the offense. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Breaks into the open. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air, it's York. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to buy time. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying play action. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Nevada.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum, something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
17, Nevada, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a Heat. He'll pull it down and run. Get all you can, then get down with the slot. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
And the Scarlet Knights will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field, keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Looking to throw, it's York. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nevada will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The short hands. It's Eakin. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Second down, they'll go to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Nevada going quickly. Back to throw, it's York. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He'll set up to throw. Gets it out quickly. Nice move to pick up yardage. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Well, jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. He'll do it himself. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Right on the money. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Scarlet Knights look to keep this drive humming. caught behind the line. It's Eakin. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. They'll line up for a second down play. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Jones to throw. Just a hair too much on him from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Nevada going quickly. Wants to throw. It's York. Pressure coming. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On the option. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Missouri just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory. And that's really the standard there in Columbia. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
And the Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. With the catch, it's Ramsey. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's York. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Tell you what, the offense, they get the big run play, and then what are you thinking? Maybe play action, take a shot. How about the defense? They were ready to roll. Even though they gave up the run, they didn't just play the run. They were ready for the pass and got the big sack.
The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Nevada will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Tight end now in motion. The give on the option. Breaks the tackle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ramsey. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw, it's York. Fires to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick 6, but he needs to be more accurate.
The kick is on its way. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Look out, he's got room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the option. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line. And do they dare try to convert from their own territory on 4th down? Kick is in the air. Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Nevada going quickly. Scanning the field, it's York. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 and the 23-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Motion from the back. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. And the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he makes the catch. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Boom. Power football with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Finds the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Caught near the sticks. It's Eakin. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Dropping back, it's Cherry. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quick strike complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Eakin. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take a big-picture program perspective on Rutgers. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all offseason, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
Finds a man on the left. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a chance. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Got it behind the line. It's Eakin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. To the air, it's Cherry. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. That pushes the lead to 6 and 20-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Safe completion on the screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
And that stings for this offense. You got the football, a chance to go make a big play. Take control of this football game, and you give up the safety. Now they get the football back under 2 minutes. Everything now against you. This team is going to have to find a way to respond and make a big play on the other side of the football.
Finding an escape route. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.